We out here with the old 600. Kind of cleaned up a little bit more out of there. Not really. Snow. Dirt. Leaves. Took the carbs apart and had gonna start cleaning them. Get a little dirty from shitting. Try to get, hopefully get this stuff off. Should be able to get that stuff off. Gonna really scrub. Let's get it. Still get a little bit of gunk, but it definitely cleaned up way better. Get that looking better. Obviously started off with the worst one. Yeah. Yummy. Number 2 is nowhere as dirty. I did take that out. Put it back in. That's just a bubble. The bubble's gone. You can see through it. I didn't think I was gonna actually work on this thing like I am. So I wasn't recording, but I figured I might as well stop and make an update real quick. Pulled some more stuff out of there. Got a little bit cleaner. Got the third carb, the rest of the way clean. A little stained in there, not crazy. And got the front end on some 2x4s. I'm about to wrestle this thing under there to get an idea on where I'm gonna have to drill these holes. I've been kind of slowly but surely, as the snow's melting, getting all this stuff off. Got a fat pile. Cleaning it up slowly but surely, and at the same time been making this gasket. It's right there. I made it on cardboard since I gotta make 3. Figured it'd just be easier to make it with this. So I can trace it out, all 3 on there, and then bam, should have all 3 of those so I can get the carbs put together, and then the carbs will be done today. I'm gonna jack this up, pull the extra 12 suspension out. You're gonna have to pull the clutch off, the secondary, so I can get to the sensor down here. Yeah, this sensor is what I've been reading. Or I may actually just try to take it off without taking the clutch off, because I've seen you can do both ways. May try that. And then obviously you gotta bust the pipe off, which I need to really spin that over with the pipe off anyway. Try to get the debris out, clean the exhaust off. Pull that cover off so we can get the helix out of there, because we're gonna pull that track out, the stock track, because Thursday night Kyle and I drove up to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was like a 3-hour drive, I want to say. This is a 136-inch track, so it's gonna be able to push the suspension, or it's gonna be able to push the suspension farther back in the sled. We ain't buying a mountain sled, we're building one, ladies and gentlemen. But Yeah, this thing should be fun. Just slowly work on it. Not slowly, because I want to get it done and ride it this year. But we'll see how it goes. So that was the gasket. Traced it out. Cut it out. Times it by 3. Bang, bang. Just got to add the holes, and then the cars are ready to get put back together. And throw it in here. I vacuumed this up a little bit. So it's definitely cleaner in here. That one's back together. Show you. Holes drilled. Fit nice and good. Nice and tight in there. Never really overhang. After I put this one together, obviously, trying to listen to clicks for the float, so it's not catching on the sides, sticking out too far. See what I mean? Yeah, we're getting there somewhere. So I got the carbs back together. I need to get some fuel lines and bottom lines. I already pulled the secondary off. That's just this bolt, and I gotta come through. Bam, bam, bam. I think those are 12s. Then I gotta pull the can off so I can pull that side out. Yep. Like that. 3 bolts. Be careful with this guy. So there's that bolt. That bolt. And in theory, maybe not. There it goes. That comes off. You gotta be gentle. Try to keep that rubber sealed there. That smells scrumptious in there. Yeah. Now we gotta pull that out. The chain of gears. And then the bolt is behind that guy. And then, just like that, those 2 bolts, loosen that up. This becomes freely. Pull that back. Slides right out. And now the helix is ready to come out. So, I'm going to lift this bad Chad up. Rear suspension, boop. Lift it up even higher, push that track up, and in theory I should be able to pull that out. And then the big dog's ready to go in, and it's ready to go back together. I don't know if I'm missing a step or something. I got this out. That much of a gap. That was more folded up so there was no pressure on the helix gear. I don't know. I'm gonna go do some more research. Phone's about to die. At least we got somewhere. I was really hoping to get that out and at least attempt to get that back in. I know I was reading on there that that's gonna be kind of a pain because the lugs on it look like that, and these lugs look like that. But we're gonna try to get her. until the next time we work on this bad girl.